Beverly. Look what I got. I got a reindeer. I'm so happy, you guys. I'm so happy. I finished working on the towel part, and then I started the bottom, and I had to keep going. I sold another pink baby blanket, so I've got to, get back in the factory and make that. So I thought, okay, well, I have some time right now. I'm going to sneak in and finish my reindeer. So I finished my reindeer. So I'm here today to give you some tips. As I said before, I can't do a tutorial, but, oh no, where's the pattern? Yeah, here it is. Okay. I was just going to give you some tips. Look at the back, how it ends up. And see, this part is over your stove handle. So let me show you how this works. Okay, so the tip that I used is you look at the picture that she has on the blog, and you figure out which is the right side of your head. When you look at the stitches, you can see, oh yeah, this is the right side. And then you lay it like she has in the picture. And what I did was I took a stitch marker and pinned it on the right side at the bottom of the towel. The reason I did that is I learned that from my Snowman that I got from Mary Maxim. And that way you can keep in your brain, just don't hook it up, hook it on this side, and you can know that this is your right side. Then you go ahead and you proceed, and you get to where you're going to do what she calls the white fur. Now what I did is I've done this stitch before on the football hats I have. They're in my Etsy shop. They're knitted football hats, but in order to do the ties, I can't think of the word, the stitching on the football hat, I ended up doing this same stitch. And I'm just going to give you a tip. When I did this, I held it facing me, and I did it, because normally when we crochet right to left. Yeah. But when I did this, I did it left to right, or held it and then went up. But she shows you how to do it. But let's just say that it's not conventional. And what does she call that stitch? She calls it surface crochet. So she has a picture tutorial of it, but if you can't figure out how to do it, just Google or YouTube search surface crochet. And see, I had done it before because I made tons of those football hats and put the strings or ties on those football hats. Okay, then I started making the parts. So after you do the snow, then you do the muzzle. Now the muzzle, you can see by looking at it, it's kind of it's a circle, but it's a little oblong. And she has you stitch on one side of the chain, and then you turn and stitch on the other side of the chain. And don't worry about the holes that you see, because you can fill them in when you're sewing it on the face. Okay, what else is next? So The way she has you do it is absolutely great. Okay. The antlers. When I did the antlers, you know what? You rotate the work again and stitch on the opposite side of the chain and in some of the stitches. And it reminds me of corner to corner. So kind of keep that in mind. Because you know when you do corner to corner, you turn it and you stitch in the side of those double crochets. That's my tip on that. The ears, I love the ears. She just does a great job. And see, I didn't make my ears lay flat. I just sewed them on because I kind of wanted them to just stick out. So my ears stick out. And I think hers does too. Then it says, and I just laid those aside. So I laid everything aside as I'm making it. And then the neck. So you find your center, and then I counted out 4 stitches on each side, and that's where I did the neck. You know, so I've got this, and I started at 4 stitches on the side. And then I sewed on my jingle bells. You guys see my jingle bells? Can you guys hear them? I'm so happy I had these jingle bells. So I got those on there. I had some bigger ones, like I said, but I was hoping to use the small ones, and they kind of worked out the best. Let's see what else. Yeah, the red nose, no big deal. The eyes. I didn't use safety eyes. I think mine were a little too small. So I didn't use the safety eyes. Oh, she has a pad, you know, instructions on how to make the eyes out of the cotton yarn. Yeah, you make them the kind of the same way as the nose. Only instead of singles, you use half doubles. But today I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to make the eyes that I use on my snowman. Because that's what I ended up doing, is I made 2 of the eyes from my snowman pattern. They might be just a little big, but I'm happy with them. And then you start putting everything on. And the picture she has is great. So I got my antlers on here. It's kind of hard with the towel in the way. Okay. And so then what you do is when you have your towel straight up like this, you have the face. And if you look down at the bottom of the towel, you have the wrong side facing. And that's how it's supposed to go. Because when you take the wrong side and put it through the hole, and you pull it through, and you pull it through, you know, over your handle, because I don't have a handle here. I was going to bring a paper towel roll, but you know how that goes. And so when you pull it through, now I have the right side of the towel and the right side of the face. So there's my reindeer. I'm so happy, guys. I got this done. But I got to work like heck on a pink baby blanket. Okay, so while I've got you here, I'm going to show you how I made my eyes. Okay? Beautifully written pattern. The next one I want to make is this one. Ravini is making this one. And I want to make this, but I don't have any of that green. I do have some yellow. I have red and I have white. But I don't have, they're calling grass green. Cafe, I don't know what color that is. Oh, that would be the brown. I have some brown, you know, for the trunk. So I want to do that one. Okay, so here's my snowman. And I got 4 of these to make. So I guess the rest of the tutorial, I'll be making the snowman. But tomorrow's tutorial is going to be the sock, Christmas sock. I'm going to be working on the leg because I haven't had any time to work on the leg. Okay, so I want to show you how to make a button or an eye like I use on these. Okay, and I have 4 towels to make, so I have 20 of these to make. Okay, so the first thing you do is you leave just a little tail, not real big, just a little tail, because you're going to be using that to sew in one side of the eye or button, in my case, eye or button. And I'm using an H hook, and I've got black cotton. I'm going to chain 2, do a slip knot, chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the second chain from the hook and draw up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. And you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and insert back into the chain, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. I'm going to cut this and finish off, so I'm going to do this again. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like, you guys. And then when you sew it on, it goes in. So I'm going to do it again. Do a slip knot, leave a little chain, a little tail. Insert your hook in the slip knot, chain 2. Yarn over, insert your hook in the second chain from the hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, you have 2 loops left on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 2 again, pull through 2 loops, pull through all 3 loops, and fasten off. I'm going to do it again because I got to make 20, you guys. I'm not going to do 20 right here. Then pull it through and fasten it off. Okay, one more time, you guys. Hopefully I won't make a mistake. Oh. So, make a slip knot. Insert your hook. Chain 2. Yarn over. Insert your hook in the second chain from the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, go back into the chain, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook, pull through 2, pull through 3. There you go. Do it one more time. Oh, there it goes. On the floor, Christy, on the floor. Let's see, did I mess it up? Yep. Yep. I messed it up. Okay, pull through all 3 loops and fasten off. There we go. Last time. have a tail, do a slip knot, chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the second chain from the hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook, pull through 2, pull through 3, and fasten off. There you go. That was smoother. Cut your yarn, pull it through, and there you go. And then when you put it, your 2 tails through your, there's your little button or your eye. Okay guys, I have to cut this video short because I have to go work on a pink baby blanket. Love you guys, bye. See you tomorrow, and we'll be working on the leg of the stocking. Bye.